get the most out of your training, you need to be recovering as hard as you were training. Let's talk about that today. So there's two kinds of recovery. There's full recovery, which are like days like my Sunday where I don't do anything but just walk. I do sauna, I do plunge, I do some stretching, right? And then there are days where we're recovering one thing while we're doing another. So for example, if yesterday I did upper body, then today I can do legs. So technically it's not a recovery day, but I'm recovering the upper body while I'm doing the legs. And these two ideas also need to apply into your badminton training program as well. So for example, on Monday, if you do a really intensive multi-shuttle drill day and you're very exhausted physically, then on Tuesday, you should probably do more of a skill session or stroke development day that's less physically taxing. So your central nervous system, your tendons can all recover. And that is what I've learned the hard way, the most important thing, giving your tendons enough time to recover, because muscles and tendons recover on a different timeline. While muscles can recover within I think 6 to 24 hours, tendons take 48 hours, sometimes longer, to fully recover depending on the workload. So workload management is very important. As a general rule of thumb, I try not to have two hard days back to back. This is just good for general long-term injury prevention. And what I define as a hard day is a day where not only is my heart rate higher than normal, or it's staying at a high heart rate for a long period of time. So for me, anything that's above 165 beats per minute, I would consider high. So if I was, example, doing a 2-hour session and say 60 minutes to 70 minutes of that 2-hour session, I'm above 165 beats per minute, I would consider that a hard day. I would try not to do that again the next day. And then now you have the combination of both balancing badminton on court and balancing your gym court training. The first thing I will say is your gym time supports your on-court development, right? As a badminton player, our main focus is to develop our skills. The gym is just to develop the physical qualities that help support how we play on court. So badminton court will always be more important than the gym. I don't care what anyone says, right? That's just the way. Unless you are a bodybuilder, then obviously the gym will be more important than the court. But I disagree with all coaches that say that they're equally important. That's not the case. Badminton on-court training time is more important than the gym. So with that being said, how do we balance the two? So we take those two concepts of full recovery days and I guess partial or segmented recovery days, and we interweave the two. So for example, if we have a very hard multi-session day on court, then we probably need to do a lighter mobility-based or stretching or light plyometric day in the gym. And then vice versa. If we do a very physically easy court day, skills, whatever, then we can go a bit harder in the gym. Last thing I'll say about this is that I think most people would benefit from a full body routine, because that allows you to still be a bit more mobile on court. For example, if you're in the gym and you do a really heavy leg day and then next day you're on court, you won't be able to move, right? Or if you do a really heavy upper day and you destroy your shoulders and your rear delts, your smashes are not going to come through. Your swing might be a bit compromised, right? So the general balance or the general philosophy I believe in is that 2 to 3 times a week is enough. I just got a call. I don't know where it hit, but 2 sets is enough. And if you do full body, you're not going to be taxing everything so hard, so you'll still be able to move and perform on court. And again, right, you should not be in the gym the same amount of times you are on court. So for example, I am working 6 days a week on court, but in the gym I'm probably only doing 2 to 3 times a week max. And I'm lining up those 2 gym days on the days where I'm doing a lighter day court wise, or On my Thursdays or Sundays, Thursdays is like my second rest day because I don't do the running program here. I have my own program. And then Sunday is the full rest day. So if need be, or if I feel really energetic that week, like I could go to the gym today. But yeah, this was just a chat while I'm walking. I might break this down into a more developed video later. I hope this was useful. Let me know in the comments down below what your program looks like. Like, how do you guys manage load? How do you balance the gym and the court? Because I know a lot of players, unfortunately, are forced to do court session, then gym same day, every day. And honestly, if you are like a pro player, that is achievable, but the workout plans can't be like a cookie cutter plan. Like, everyone should have their own custom plan because everyone recovers differently, everyone works out differently, so there needs to be a level of individualization. But I mean, honestly, at the top level, yeah, like even here at Sports Affair, even at Bantangur in Thailand, right, most people are doing 2 hours, 3 hours on court, and then 1 to 2 hours physical later in the day. But again, it takes a really long time to develop and build up to that volume. It takes a long time to get your tendons and muscles developed to be able to handle that workload, and it still needs to be done properly. There needs to be a proper deload week every 3 to 6 weeks for, again, long-term injury prevention. Okay, see you guys in the next one. Bye.